McCook looking for inner deep shot, goes for Mark Arp. Arp pulls up and drains the triple. First three-pointer hit tonight by the Bison. Mentioned Arp shooting 32% from beyond the arc this season. McCook as a whole shooting about 27% from three-point range. Weatherly had the ball tapped away there, has to go back out to Engel. Contested shot, it's blocked. Great defensive play by Cole Capel. McCook now with numbers back the other way. Nice pass back to Capel, the bucket goes. Give the assist to Evan Humphrey and the score to the junior Capel. Just that quickly, it's a tie ball game, 5-all, under 5 minutes remaining in our opening quarter. Man-to-man defense by the McCook Bison. Kozad this year scoring about 48 points per game, allowing 52 points per contest. Olomatovic drive and kick out. Nathan Engel, pretty good look at a three. Too strong off the back of the rim. Fight for the loose ball. Eventually ends up in the hands of Ty Stevens. Quickly goes up the floor.
Capel had to backtrack for the ball, though, and it's turned over by McCook. Witovic looks to slow down the pace now for the Haymakers. Weatherly. That'll be a blocking foul called on Josh Hegwood as Weatherly looking to make a play happen there. As our first quarter this evening is brought to you by VBS Canteen, your regional leader in contract food service, micro markets, coffee service, and more. As you get a look at the gym here at McCook, brand new scoreboard as well here in McCook, recently put in just a year or so ago, and a pretty nice scoreboard. We're seeing a lot of those type of score vision boards across the state of Nebraska, and the quality no different here in McCook as the Bison look to close out this season with their 11th victory. Pull-up jumper contested in the lane, but Jacob Weatherly able to hit. Weatherly has been the go-to guy all season long for the Haymakers. He has 4 points in the first quarter. On the other end, a three ball fired by Arp, couldn't hit. Ty Stevens, though, with the rebound. And McCook now works it around the horn. Pass tipped by Nolan Witovic. Witovic, 1-on-2, gets the friendly roll. Witovic didn't have numbers, but still able to score on his own. Back the other way, quick trigger three is knocked down by Evan Humphrey. Big shot there by the sophomore. Rather, they'll say that was a long two for Humphrey, so bit of bad luck there for Humphreys. On the other end, there's a three by Witovic. He can't hit. Rebound belonging to Hegwood. Rather, no, indeed it was a three. The PA announcer said it was a two, but it was a three there by Humphrey, making it a 9-8 ball game. Kozad still with the lead. Very competitive start to this one by both of these teams. Take another look at that last play there. The ball out of bounds off the foot of Weatherly. Adam Duggar, sophomore, just checked in from McCook. Nice passing here by the Bison. Duggar, wide open look from the top of the key. In and out it goes. And the rebound eventually pulled away by Nathan Engel, and will have a foul. That'll be called on McCook here. That'll be charged to Ty Stevens, the senior. First foul on Stevens, and the second foul on McCook this half is Jacob Engel, just a brief respite as he returns to the game, replacing younger brother Nathan Engel. Kozad's last game was a loss to Minden on February 5th, so a bit of a long layoff for the Haymakers, nearly 2 weeks since Kozad has played a game. Their fifth loss by single digits this season. Every other loss has been a little handily for the Haymakers. Under head coach Nick Brose in his first season, leading the way for Kozad as we have another foul called on McCook, and I believe that will once again be charged to Ty Stevens as he picks up 2 fouls in quick succession. And Isaiah Stoddard will return to replace his fellow senior Stevens. Paul Cole also into the game for the Haymakers, as is Tag Sasali. Witovic here on the drive to Cole. Wide open jump shot, left it short. The rebound eventually controlled by Josh Hegwood. Arp goes up the field.
Kozad resets in that zone defense. Humphrey off the screen. Picks up his dribble, goes out to Hegwood. Drive in, nearly hits away by Witovic. Good contest there by Witovic. Maybe even got a piece of the ball there as that three was missed badly by Adam Duggar. Weatherly brings it up the floor. Weatherly now will attack. A floating jumper, in and out it goes. Tough look there from Weatherly, but almost got it to fall. Humphrey now to the far side. Duggar driving kick out to Arp for another three-pointer. Can't hit it. Long rebound, nearly saved back in bounds by Adam Duggar. And that's the danger of playing here in McCook. Not a lot of space between the bleachers and the sideline. So Duggar flying into the front row there, into the McCook faithful, who have turned out in droves here this evening. Really nice crowd here in McCook on senior night, the final game of the regular season for the Bison. Sophomore Cord Kitka has just checked in for the Haymakers as we approach a minute and a half remaining in the first quarter. Still a 9-8 lead for Cozad on the Cozad Community Health System scoreboard. Engel, give to Kitka. Nice movement here by the Haymakers. Pull-up jumper by Weatherly. Misses everything but the offensive rebound and putback. Great job by the lanky junior Paul Cole. On the other end, that three is short, but the offensive rebound put back a little strong. Rebound to Jacob Engel. Quick possession there. Engel will drive. Nice feed to Cole and lost it out of bounds, and the official will say it was lost by Paul Cole. Good idea there by the Haymakers. Cole just couldn't quite bring the ball into a shooting motion and lost it out of bounds. – 11-8, Cozad with the lead, under a minute to play in our opening quarter. Kick out, Arp thought about a three, instead he'll drive inside, couldn't finish. Stoddard, though, able to rip away an offensive rebound. Arp again will attack the paint, and he'll draw a foul. A couple of free throws coming up for Mark Arp. Hasn't been able to find much success from three-point range this quarter, so a couple of takes into the paint. And on the second attempt, he's rewarded with a couple of free throws after the foul on Paul Cole. Arp able to hit the first. Nathan Engel returns for the Haymakers as Arp this season shooting 64% from the foul line. As a whole, McCook about 54% from the charity stripe as the second free throw rattles out for Arp. Cozad still leads by 2, coming up on 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Nathan Engel gives to Kitka. Let's go to Sasali in the near corner. Jacob Engel has the ball knocked away by Stoddard, but the ball touching on the baseline. It'll stay with the Haymakers after Stoddard got a hand in there. Jacob Weatherly, one-on-one by Stoddard. Will take Stoddard all the way to the basket. Weatherly can't get the friendly roll. The offensive rebound putback shot was left short, though, by Cord Kitka. Good opportunity for the sophomore, just couldn't finish. Then on the other end, Jacob Weatherly, the right place at the right time as the ball got lost out of bounds by Maris because Weatherly was right in that spot. As this broadcast is once again presented to you tonight by Cozad Telephone Company, here for their local and rural customers today, tomorrow, and years to come. 11.8 seconds left in the quarter. Cozad will hold for the final shot. Weatherly with Tovik back to Weatherly. Kick out, Jacob Engel. He'll fire a three, can't hit it. Rebound by Stoddard, and we have a foul. That'll be called on Jacob Weatherly. Second foul of the half on Cozad. 0.5 seconds here for McCook, so we'll see if the Bison even attempt the last second heave. Matthew Nichols enters for McCook, as does Hunter Hansen. In for Cozad, Evan Thome returns. Some more subs here by Coach Imus of McCook here with 0.5 seconds on the clock. So 0.5 seconds remaining still. Inbound is administered, and McCook will just run out the clock, and that'll do it for the first quarter. The Cozad Haymakers owning an 11-9 lead over the McCook Bison. We'll take a break and be right back with the start of quarter number 2 as you're watching Thursday Night Hoops here on News Channel Nebraska.
People will travel for something unique and different. You build a business on relationships. And NCN has been able to build relationships with people in other communities across the state. And we strive to build relationships with our customers and tell them we do care and show them we do care. And by providing that information on NCN and putting it out there, the way our store looks, the way I communicate with people, I think it personalizes us and makes it real. And NCN is real.
Cozad, Nebraska, remembering our past with a vision for the future and committed to progress with strong infrastructure, the ideal location for growth and development. And that would not be possible without Cozad Telephone Company. With gigabyte fiber to homes and businesses in town, they offer fast and reliable internet, plus 24/7 customer service, managed Wi-Fi routers, and bundling options that let you save. And Skitter TV with over 230 of your favorite channels. Locally owned since 1902, Cozad Telephone is here for their local and rural customers, today, tomorrow, and years to come.
Welcome back on News Channel Nebraska as this broadcast this evening presented to you by Cozad Telephone Company, here for their local and rural customers today, tomorrow, and years to come. Alex Loroff here, live on a Thursday night from McCook High School as Cozad and McCook close out the regular season. Both teams making final preparations, working out the final kinks before sub-districts begin next week. And McCook will compete in the Class B7 sub-district tournament. They'll take on Hastings next week at Hastings High. Nice little push shot there by Nolan Watovic. That falls for the junior to increase Cozad's lead up to 4. Cozad will compete in the C111 sub-district tournament beginning on Tuesday. Drive and kick. That basket not there though for Stevens, able to get the rebound, and we have a foul on the putback attempt there by Stevens. I think Cozad fans were arguing that that wasn't exactly a shot attempt by Stevens. Nonetheless, first foul on Watovic, third on Cozad this half. That'll send the senior Stevens to the line. So for Cozad, actually, that sub-district tournament begins free throw with a play-in game between Gothenburg and Holdridge. Winner of that game will take on the host team, Kearney Catholic, on Tuesday. And then Cozad will play Minden on Tuesday in a game we will have for you here on News Channel Nebraska at Kearney Catholic High School this upcoming Tuesday, as we have a lane violation on the second free throw. So that wipes the point away for Ty Stevens. So just 1 out of 2 technically on that trip for the senior. And still a 3-point advantage for the Haymakers. Less than a minute gone by in the second quarter. Weatherly, jump stop, nice idea there, trying to get it down low for Evan Thome, but it was knocked away by McCook. Humphrey out to Arp, wide open look, top of the key, that one doesn't fall. Just 1 3-pointer in this first half thus far by Arp. Has had a number of good looks, they just have not been falling so far for the senior. Part of the reason why Cozad still owns a 3-point advantage. Weatherly, drive and kick. Thome has to go back up top for his junior teammate. Cozad continues to work things around. Jacob Engel trying to post up underneath. Some contact between himself and Ty Stevens. Cozad, though, continues to work the ball. Nathan Engel turned away on his drive. Looking for some help here. Double team now comes. Engel has to put up a shot and somehow gets that to drop. Tough look there by the junior Nathan Engel, but just willed that one through. 15-10 lead for the Haymakers. Drive and kick, 3 on the way. That's good. Evan Humphrey, the sophomore, his second 3 of the first half, cuts the Cozad lead to just 2. We'll see if the Haymakers can answer now. Again, Cozad allowing 52 points per game while only scoring 48. Defense has been a bit of an issue this year for the Haymakers. Deep 3-point attempt by Weatherly. Off the mark, rebound to Cole Capel. Capel doesn't have numbers, instead takes it all the way to the basket. He's fouled before he could put a shot attempt up, so McCook will inbound. Take another look at that last shot by Nathan Engel. Double team, sandwiched between 2 McCook defenders. Somehow Engel forces that one up and in before a 5-second violation could be called. Engel, though, did just pick up his first foul. That was the 4th on Cozad this half. And McCook now. Capel attacks the paint, gets that one through. Bit of a tough look there as well for the junior Cole Capel. But he ties the ball game up now at 15 all, approaching 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Engel to Weatherly, coming around. And a foul there on Stevens. That'll be his third. So quickly, head coach Joe Imus will sub out Stevens for fellow senior Isaiah Stoddard. So not a lot of playing time so far in this first half for Ty Stevens due to picking up those 3 fouls. Again, Stevens, the third leading scorer on this team, has been pretty much neutralized here in the early going to this one. Taxa Sali returns, as does Paul Cole for the Haymakers. And Cord Kitka, along with Jacob Weatherly and Nolan Watovic. This is Kitka. Back up top to Sali. Kazovzak continues to work. Great take by Weatherly. He'll draw the contact as that quick first step by Jacob Weatherly flew right by Mark Arp along the baseline. He'll be rewarded with a couple of free throws. Take another look just immediately as soon as Weatherly got that pass. Turned on the jets and drove the baseline. Foul charge to Evan Humphrey, sending Weatherly to the free throw line. Weatherly, though, too strong in the first free throw attempts tonight for the Cozad Haymakers. Weatherly this season shooting 63% from the charity stripe. Cozad as a team shooting 55% as Weatherly splits the difference, goes 1 out of 2. Five points for Weatherly in the first half to lead the Haymakers. McCook now with a chance to take the lead on this possession. McCook has not held a lead so far in this game as Cozad jumped out to an early 5-0 advantage. There's a 3 on the way from Humphrey, off the mark, but Arp able to track down the offensive rebound. Hegwood's pass there tipped out of bounds by Paul Cole. It will stay with the Bison as we approach the halfway point of the second quarter. And again, Cozad leads this one 16-15. Arp drives and kicks out to Capel in the far corner. Hegwood now to Humphrey for 3, knocks it down, took some contact after the fact, as well as the sophomore Evan Humphrey has been feeling it from beyond the arc here in the first half. His third triple gives McCook its first lead tonight, up 18-16. Weatherly with a drive and a floater, left it short. The offensive rebound by Kitka. Tried to put up a shot attempt there, but then the ball ripped away. Watovic recovered, tried to go across the floor. Weatherly saves it in bounds, avoiding a turnover. Shades of the football field there. Watovic, the starting quarterback, flinging it across the floor to Weatherly. And Cozad has to reset things. McCook not allowing any clean lanes to the basket or any clean looks. The Haymakers, that'll be a blocking foul. Charged on Josh Hegwood. See there, Hegwood maybe backpedaling just a little bit, maybe also a bit of an elbow there by Weatherly. One of those calls that can kind of go either way, as you see head coach Joe Imus trying to plead his case on the far side with the referee. Hegwood picks up his second foul, also the 6th foul this half on the Bison, so the next one will put the Haymakers at the free throw line for the rest of the quarter. Weatherly down low to Watovic on the block. Kick out to Kitka. Up top, Cole, and again, Cozad has to reset. Great defensive possession thus far by the Bison. Watovic, that pass was knocked away, but a foul is called there on McCook, and that'll do it. That'll put Cozad at the free throw line for bonus opportunities. Watovic will have a 1-and-1. First foul charge to the sophomore Adam Duggar. And Watovic with an opportunity to tie this game at the free throw line. Watovic, though, can't knock down the first, and Stoddard pulls down the rebound. Missed opportunity for the Haymakers. Deep pull-up 3 on the other end by Mark Arp, left it well short. Stoddard, though, with the offensive rebound, up and under, couldn't finish, though. The putback shot tags Sasali. Now on the fast break the other way, Sasali with a floater. Doesn't hit that time, and Capel pulls away at the defensive board. Maybe a little too fast that time for the Haymakers, as Sasali went full steam ahead to the basket, couldn't finish. On the other end, Capel is deflected on his take, and now Cozad brings it back the other way once more. Now Weatherly will slow the pace. Taking the side, spins around, pull-up jumper from Weatherly, knocks it down. Another pretty shot there by Jacob Weatherly. He's got 7 points and he ties the game, 18 apiece on the Cozad Community Health System scoreboard. Duggar takes out the Capel. Pull-up three contested by Paul Cole. Can't hit it. Watovic with the rebound. Good contest by Cole as Capel couldn't connect. Weatherly. Well defended by Duggar, but he found Kitka. Kitka, nice pass to Cole. Got by Stoddard and scores. Great finish by Paul Cole. And a timeout called by the Cozad Haymakers. A minute 37 remaining in the second quarter. We'll take a quick timeout as well and be right back here on News Channel Nebraska.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus.
Right.
Did I mention farm?
For your many sides, there's Nationwide. Contact the Homestead Insurance to discuss your protection needs today.
Welcome back on News Channel Nebraska as the Cozad Haymakers lead the McCook Bison 20-18. That last bucket also pretty significant for the Haymakers in this regard. These two teams played one time last year on February 20th. McCook won that game 61-18. Cozad only mustered 18 points the entire game last year against McCook. Have already beaten that mark in the second quarter here this evening. That was the lowest scoring of the game last season for the lowest scoring game of the season last year for the Haymakers, and it was part of a 5-game losing streak. Cozad went on to close the season out. So much better this time around, but still a lot of basketball left to be played as Cozad leads by 2. Approaching a minute remaining in the second quarter, Engel trying to kick it out to Weatherly instead. Goes up top to younger brother Nathan. Back to Jacob for a 3-ball, hits the back of the rim. Mark Arp comes up for the rebound. Hegwood, nice pass to Duggar. Trying to find Gillen, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Cozad, and will stay with McCook as junior Brendan Gillen has checked in for the Bison. Back in now is fellow junior Cole Capel, replacing Adam Duggar. There's 4 seniors on the McCook Bison this year, Cozad with only 2, so a lot of young talent on both of these teams. A lot to build for the future for both Coach Burrows of Cozad and Coach Imus from McCook. Arp, another great look at a 3. That one is knocked down by Mark Arp. That's his second 3-pointer he's been able to hit in this first half, but it gives McCook the lead once again, now up by 1. About 30 seconds remaining now in the quarter. Sasawi to Nathan Engel. We'll see how quick Cozad works with it here, if they'll elect to just hold for the final shot of the quarter. Underneath to Jacob Engel. Closing up on Gillen, turn around, kick out. Nathan Engel has to go back up top for Watovic. Jacob Engel looked like he had a pretty good look in the post, but instead elected to continue running the offense. Watovic, time winding down, try to get it out to Sasawi, but a great defensive possession by the Bison, not allowing a shot attempt for the Haymakers. 2 seconds left in the quarter, and so in comes the freshman Monty Brooks for the Haymakers. A little bit more time here at the end of the second quarter than McCook had at the end of the first. Inbound goes to Arp. Arp goes to the corner. Humphrey got it off in time, but sailed over the top of the rim, and that'll do it for the first half. An entertaining first half between the Haymakers and the Bison, as McCook with a slim 21-20 lead on the Cozad Community Health System scoreboard. We'll see what adjustments each team makes at the half and who can close out the regular season with a victory. Don't go anywhere, folks. After a quick break, we'll be back with halftime coverage from McCook High School as you're watching Thursday Night Hoops live on News Channel Nebraska.
Kozan, Nebraska, remembering our past with a vision for the future and committed to progress with strong infrastructure, the ideal location for growth and development. And that would not be possible without Kozat Telephone Company. With gigabyte fiber to homes and businesses in town, they offer fast and reliable internet, plus 24/7 customer service, managed Wi-Fi routers, and bundling options that let you save. And Skitter TV with over 230 of your favorite channels. Locally owned since 1902, Kozat Telephone is here for their local and rural customers, today, tomorrow, and years to come.
Nebraska towns, I think they've always just had a great yearning for their town and their history and their heritage and the successes they've had over the years, and they're looked upon as local hometown hero for, maybe just for that one time, but it's something they'll never forget. And so we're happy to be a part of that as well. So, highlighting the community and the people there. We get feedback from people who watch the games and see our name out there, and I know they appreciate it because their relatives back home will be able to watch the game, and that's a great reason for us to be tied together with News Channel Nebraska.
Kozan, Nebraska, remembering our past with a vision for the future and committed to progress with strong infrastructure, the ideal location for growth and development. And that would not be possible without Kozat Telephone Company. With gigabyte fiber to homes and businesses in town, they offer fast and reliable internet, plus 24/7 customer service, managed Wi-Fi routers, and bundling options that let you save. And Skitter TV with over 230 of your favorite channels. Locally owned since 1902, Kozat Telephone is here for their local and rural customers, today, tomorrow, and years to come.
The picture is really clear. It's really close up, and it's kind of professional, like you're watching ESPN.
After a big game, lots of kids show up in my office, and they're always talking about, wow, did you see that hit by so-and-so, or did you see that shot?
They really appreciate being able to see it. Whether they've got family that's out of town, they're able to watch it from afar, or even if the weather's not great.
And they're always so positive about our kids. They're positive about the officials and about the fans.
At Kozak Community Health System, we understand your health is your #1 priority. Trust us, it's ours too. Whether you need a simple diagnostic test or comprehensive emergency care, the experienced healthcare professionals at Kozak Community Health System are passionate about helping you get and stay well. Today, our team can answer your family's healthcare and wellness needs through a range of hospital, clinical, and physical therapy services, all backed by expertise, compassion, and a commitment to treat you like family. Kozak Community Health System, with multiple locations serving the greater Kozak area.
Kozan, Nebraska, remembering our past with a vision for the future and committed to progress with strong infrastructure, the ideal location for growth and development. And that would not be possible without Kozat Telephone Company. With gigabyte fiber to homes and businesses in town, they offer fast and reliable internet, plus 24/7 customer service, managed Wi-Fi routers, and bundling options that let you save. And Skitter TV with over 230 of your favorite channels. Locally owned since 1902, Kozat Telephone is here for their local and rural customers, today, tomorrow, and years to come.
I just think it's an awesome opportunity. I mean, the kids love being on TV. I love being able to be showcased on TV that I'm supporting the local teams. And it's awesome that NCN can show the whole state what our local teams are doing. And I feel that's just an excellent benefit. I love that my advertising dollars reach even farther than Norfolk, Battle Creek, that my advertising can reach almost the whole state. You can't do that with a billboard or the local newspaper. You can't reach that far. So that's really exciting to me.
Kozan, Nebraska, remembering our past with a vision for the future and committed to progress with strong infrastructure, the ideal location for growth and development. And that would not be possible without Kozat Telephone Company. With gigabyte fiber to homes and businesses in town, they offer fast and reliable internet, plus 24/7 customer service, managed Wi-Fi routers, and bundling options that let you save. And Skitter TV with over 230 of your favorite channels.
Stay well. Today, our team can answer your family's healthcare and wellness needs through a range of hospital, clinical, and physical therapy services, all backed by expertise, compassion, and a commitment to treat you like family. Kozak Community Health System, with multiple locations serving the greater Kozak area.
Welcome back here on News Channel Nebraska as we are at the half between McCook and Kozad. McCook leads this one 21-20, and halftime this evening is presented to you by Homestead Insurance. Alex Moroff coming to you from McCook High School here on a Thursday evening, where the hometown Bison with the slim 1-point lead at the moment over the Kozad Haymakers. And let's take a look at some of those first half highlights. Nathan Engel there with a great defensive play with the tip back to Jacob Weatherly, who was able to finish that play off with a score. That was the first basket of the game by either team. Cozad an early 5-0 lead, as you see on the scoreboard back there, as Mark Arp knocking down a three. The threes coming few and far between for Arp in the first half, but they came at some pretty big moments, as there's a nice fast break opportunity there for the Bison, finished off by Cole Capel. On the other end, Jacob Weatherly, a floating jump shot in the lane. Weatherly with 7 points in the first half to lead the way for the Haymakers. Watovic with the defensive play, and Nolan Watovic with the run-out layup on the other end. Nice job by Watovic there, who had 4 points in the first half. But the shooting of Evan Humphrey, one of the biggest reasons McCook is able to have this 1-point lead. Humphrey with 9 points, hit 3 triples in that first half. Good job there by Paul Cole, cleaning up the miss by Jacob Weatherly with the bank shot in the post, as Cozad led for the majority of the first half until McCook was able to make a bit of a run late in the half. Watovic with a nice bucket there for the Haymakers, and Nathan Ingle with a tough jumper somehow got it to go, sandwiched in between 2 McCook defenders. On the other end, you see Capel back to the hot hand. The sophomore Evan Humphrey, one of his 3 3-pointers in that first half. Capel again with a drive and a little floater there. Capel 4 points in that first half. Mark Arp with 7, and there's another 3 there by Humphrey. Took some contact after the fact as well. Had both tags Sasali and Paul Cole trying to defend him there. Still was able to hit. And speaking of being able to hit, Mark Arp with his second 3 of the half right there. And Watovic and Paul Cole each with 4. Jacob Ingle with 3 and Nathan Ingle with 2, as the Haymakers try to earn their 8th victory of the season in preparation of their sub-district matchup against Minden next week, whereas McCook trying to close out the year with their 11th victory on the season and build a last bit of momentum before they battle the Hastings Tigers next week in their sub-district tournament. Pretty entertaining first half. Expect much of the same in the second half, so don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with the start of the third quarter between the McCook Bison and the Cozad Haymakers, as you're watching Thursday Night Basketball live on News Channel Nebraska.
Cozad, Nebraska, remembering our past with a vision for the future and committed to progress with strong infrastructure, the ideal location for growth and development. And that would not be possible without Cozad Telephone Company. With gigabyte fiber to homes and businesses in town, they offer fast and reliable internet, plus 24/7 customer service, managed Wi-Fi routers, and bundling options that let you save. And Skitter TV with over 230 of your favorite channels. Locally owned since 1902, Cozad Telephone is here for their local and rural customers, today, tomorrow, and years to come.
People will travel for something unique and different. You build a business on relationships. And NCN has been able to build relationships with people in other communities across the state. And we strive to build relationships with our customers and tell them we do care and show them we do care. And by providing that information on NCN and putting it out there, the way our store looks, the way I communicate with people, I think it personalizes us and makes it real. And NCN is real.
Cozad, Nebraska, remembering our past with a vision for the future and committed to progress with strong infrastructure, the ideal location for growth and development. And that would not be possible without Cozad Telephone Company. With gigabyte fiber to homes and businesses in town, they offer fast and reliable internet, plus 24/7 customer service, managed Wi-Fi routers, and bundling options that let you save. And Skitter TV with over 230 of your favorite channels. Locally owned since 1902, Cozad Telephone is here for their local and rural customers, today, tomorrow, and years to come.
Welcome back on News Channel Nebraska, as the McCook Pep Band brings us back from the half, as we're just a few moments away from beginning the third quarter between the Bison and the Haymakers here on News Channel Nebraska. Again, McCook leads this one 21-20 as we get ready to start the third quarter. Again, Cozad, bit of a rough season, bit of a rough stretch as well over the last few weeks. 2-3 in their last 5 games, and again, this is their first game in about 2 weeks. The last contest was on February 5th, a loss to the Minden Whippets, the same team they will see on Tuesday in the first round of their sub-district tournament. Again, they lost 56-50, so a tight game for Cozad their last time out. And now, nearly 2 weeks later, taking the floor once again after weather canceling a couple of games last week against Sydney, as well as a game against Broken Bow. As Evan Humphrey quickly starts the quarter with a 3-pointer. Bit of a heat check there for Humphrey. Couldn't knock it down, and Nolan Watovic able to come in the way with the rebound for the Haymakers. Again, Cozad with just 18 points against McCook last year, so an improvement there already in this season's contest between these two teams. And also overall, Cozad has earned a couple of more victories this year than last season in the first year of head coach Nick Brose, as there's a nice turnaround jump shot in the lane by Jacob Weatherly as he brings his total up to 9 points, and Cozad retakes the lead. On the other end, McCook to Capel. Capel goes right by Watovic, couldn't finish though. Great look there for Cole Capel. With a lay-in, just hit the back of the rim and went right back out. Watovic now to Weatherly, goes across the floor to Nathan Ingle. Weatherly maybe thought about a deep three instead. The Haymakers will continue to work. Watovic, drive right back out to Weatherly. Weatherly cuts into the lane. Can't get it to fall, but Jacob Ingle, offensive rebound. Putback wasn't there. Was able to tip up another shot attempt. Couldn't hit it, and Ty Stevens with the rebound from McCook. Up across the floor goes to Humphrey. Humphrey driving a wild kick out to Hegwood for a three-pointer. Knocks it down. Wide open look for the junior, Josh Hegwood. He's able to hit first points tonight for Hegwood. Also the sixth three that McCook has hit here this evening. So the majority of their points right now coming from beyond the arc. We've got 24 points tonight. They've hit 6 3-pointers. Do the math, folks. Just 6 points coming from non-3-point shots so far tonight as the pass lost out of bounds by Jacob Ingle. Good idea there by the Haymakers. Watovic trying to go down low to set up the big man Ingle. With the pass a little bit too far out in front of the senior and lost out of bounds as Luke Maris returns now for the Bison. Yeah, looking at the rest of the scoring for McCook, besides those 6 threes, Cole Capel has hit a couple of 2-point shots. Mark Arp has 1 made free throw. Ty Stevens with 1 made free throw as well. Pull of 3 there by Arp. Can't hit it. And we have a foul. That'll be called on McCook there in the battle for the rebound. Looks like that'll be charged to Luke Maris, the senior. There's a scrum of players going up to pull down the rebound, and Maris will call for some contact. First foul on Maris, and the first of the half on the Bison. So it sounds simple, but easier said than done when a team is shooting this well so far. If Cozad can limit those 3-pointers and make some threes of their own, that'll be the recipe for the Haymakers as Jacob Weatherly puts Cozad right back on top with a triple. On the other end, Capel works quickly, and some contact before the shot attempt by Capel, and McCook will inbound underneath. Weatherly picks up the fouls. He was trying to reach in and knock the ball away from Capel. First foul of the half as well on the Haymakers. 25-24, Cozad back in the lead. It's been a back-and-forth contest since about the midway point of the second quarter. Capel tried to shake Ingle there and try to dump it off to Stevens. The pass was a little bit deflected and hit off the bottom of the rim. So Cozad will bring it up the other way after an empty trip by the Bison. Casali to Weatherly, wide open look from 3, knocks it down. Back-to-back 3-pointers from Jacob Weatherly, who has all 8 points in this quarter for the Haymakers, who now lead 28-24. Hegwood, quick drive on the other end. Turnaround shot partially blocked there by Ingle. Ty Stevens turned away by Ingle. Weatherly, heat check, deep shot, misses everything. Stevens there to grab the ball. Arp fell to the ground there. He almost ran right into Nathan Ingle, but McCook keeps possession. Off the screen, Hegwood, drive into the lane, kick out to Capel. Close out by Nathan Ingle. Capel, though, couldn't hit the 3. Humphrey with the rebound, and then Weatherly's going to be called for a foul as he tried to knock the ball away from Evan Humphrey. That's actually Weatherly's 3rd foul. That last one he picked was his 2nd a little bit earlier on in this quarter. Take another look. Good ball movement by the Bison. Hegwood out to Capel. Close out by Nathan Ingle, and then there you see the foul there on Weatherly. So 3 fouls on the leading scorer of the Haymakers, who has 15 of Cozad's 28 points here tonight. Counted in the foul. Opportunity at a 3-point play for Mark Arp. Strong take to the basket by Arp. And another foul picked up by Jacob Weatherly. 3 straight fouls picked up by Weatherly. And he will head to the bench with 4 fouls. We take another look at that play. Weatherly trying to plead his case that he went straight up with his defense there. But enough contact was made to warrant the call by the officials. All 3 fouls by the Haymakers this half thus far have been committed by Jacob Weatherly as Arp completes the 3-point play. $10 points for Mark Arp to lead the Bison. Cozad still leads by 1, but we'll see where the offense comes from now with Weatherly on the bench, and the ball lost out of bounds by Tag Sasali. Sasali couldn't get around Arp there and lost the handle. Cozad turns it over. And McCook with a chance to jump back into the lead on this possession. Monty Brooks, the freshman, returns for the Haymakers as we have a foul. That'll be called on Tag Sasali. Sasali trying to plead his case. There you see a clear push there by Sasali. Was trying to get around the screen set by Adam Duggar. But both arms fully extended there. Sasali was trying to maybe plead that it was a moving screen by Duggar. He's called for the foul though as Humphrey hits another 3-pointer. 4th 3 of the game by Evan Humphrey, and McCook jumps back in the lead by 2 with 3:43 left in the 3rd quarter. $12 points tonight for the sophomore Evan Humphrey, all coming from beyond the arc. The sophomore showing out on senior night. Speaking of seniors, Jacob Engel fires a 3. Doesn't connect. Sasali though tracks down the offensive rebound for the Haymakers. Sasali now will fire a 3-pointer of his own. Can't hit it. Hegwood with the rebound. Great box out of Jacob Engel. Hegwood to Humphrey, who's got the hot hand. Another 3. That one, though, short. Nolowatovic tracks down the defensive board for the Haymakers. The Haymakers have not scored since Jacob Weatherly went out after picking up his 4th foul. Weatherly has all 8 points that Cozad has put on the board here in the 3rd quarter. Watovic, nice pass underneath by Engel. Watovic works his way to a foul call against McCook. Great job by Watovic, working his way into a pretty decent shot attempt as Humphrey picks up his 2nd foul. Also the 2nd foul on the Bison this half. Watovic can tie the game at the charity stripe if he can knock down both opportunities. Gets the friendly roll in the 1st. Taking another look at that last play as Isaiah Stoddard and Cortica return to see Watovic. Keeping that left pivot foot planted and just did a great job working against Evan Humphrey. Humphrey made enough contact to warrant the foul call. And Watovic does indeed tie this game up at the line. 6 points so far tonight for Nolan Watovic. 30-30. We are all knotted up on the Cozad Community Health System scoreboard. Arp one-on-one with Sasali takes all the way to the basket, and he's fouled. And indeed, that will be a shooting foul. That's called against Cozad. Tag Sasali called for his 2nd foul, also the 5th foul this half on the Haymakers. So getting dangerously close to the Bison, getting into the bonus territory as Arp leaves the first free throw short. Cole Capel back in now for the Bison. As Arp, one more opportunity to try and give McCook the lead. Arp does just that. Now 11 points for the senior Mark Arp. McCook up 31-30. Sasali has to go up top for Monty Brooks, and Cozad will work things around. Watovic off the screen. Watovic trying to go in between the legs there of Capel, off the handle as well. McCook had numbers back the other way, but Cozad did a good job on the defense. Brooks stripped Stoddard, but the ball was lost into the hands of Capel, and Capel draws a foul on the putback shot. It is a shooting foul, so it'll be 2 free throws for Capel. And the first foul charged to Cord Kitka. Capel knocks on the first. We see that last play. Here's Witovic. Not sure if that was designed to go that way or if he just sort of lost the handle there trying to go around Capel. Good ball movement up the floor. The strip of Stoddard. You see Capel is able to get the ball right back into his hands and then draw some contact on the putback shot, and he goes 2 out of 2 at the line. 6 points for Capel and a 3-point lead for the Bison. 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Kitka. Down low to Paul Cole. Up top, Monty Brooks. Kozad, again, trying to find that one player who will step up in the absence of Weatherly, who will more than likely be out the rest of this quarter with 4 fouls. Weatherly being sorely missed right now by the Haymakers as they find themselves down by 3. And a turnover there by Kozad. Paul Cole fires that one over the head of Cord Kitka, giving McCook an opportunity to continue building on this lead. .90 seconds remain in the third quarter. Mark Arp, one-on-one, guarded by Taxasali. Arp for lost his own dribble there. Has to go back up top. 3 on the way from Duggar. Couldn't hit it. Capel, though, the offensive rebound, hits the putback. Great job by Cole Capel, rising up to snatch down the offensive rebound and going right back up with it for the score. Witovic drives inside. Tough look for Witovic, couldn't finish. Paul Cole was in good positioning to grab the offensive board, and he's fouled by McCook, so will stay with the Haymakers. After the foul there was charged to Isaiah Stoddard. Nathan Ingle returns for the Haymakers. That was the first foul on Stoddard. 3rd foul of the half on the Bison. Just over a minute remaining in the third quarter. McCook now leads by 5. Witovic drives and kicks out to Sali. Contested 3 on the way, can't hit it. But Paul Cole, once again in great positioning for the offensive rebound and putback. Paul Cole using that size to his advantage. He has 6 points off the bench. Deep pull-up 3 on the other end by Arp, rattles in. Confident shot there by the senior, who has really taken control in this quarter. He has 7 points in the third quarter alone, 14 overall for the game. But a foul on the other end as Adam Duggar makes contact with Nathan Ingle. Kozad will inbound from the side with 29.4 seconds remaining in the quarter. Brendan Gillen and Luke Maris return for the Bison. Looks like another sub about to come in as well. Jacob Gomez-Wilson, the sophomore, seeing his first playing time tonight, in for the Bison, along with Isaiah Stoddard and Adam Duggar. Bison now with a 6-point lead. Under 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Nathan Ingle, the Monty Brooks, far side tags to Sali. Has to go back up top for Brooks. The McCook bench now starting to chirp, starting to make some noise to throw off the Haymakers. Wide open look there from Paul Cole. He couldn't finish though. Ball knocked away, ball still loose. Ball still loose again as Gillen had up with it. Gomez-Wilson though with the ball, and Stoddard couldn't get a shot attempt up in time, so a wild close to the quarter. But the McCook Bison lead this game 38-32 on the Kozad Community Health System scoreboard. You follow us for more sports content at NCN Sports, but don't go anywhere. The start of the fourth quarter coming up right after this on News Channel Nebraska.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your Nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there. Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus.
Right.
Did I mention farm?
For your many sides, there's Nationwide. Contact the Homestead Insurance to discuss your protection needs today.
Kozad, Nebraska, remembering our past with a vision for the future and committed to progress with strong infrastructure, the ideal location for growth and development. And that would not be possible without Kozad Telephone Company. With gigabyte fiber to homes and businesses in town, they offer fast and reliable internet, plus 24/7 customer service, managed Wi-Fi routers, and bundling options that let you save. And Skitter TV with over 230 of your favorite bundling options that let you save. And Skitter TV with over 230 of your favorite channels. Locally owned since 1902, Cozad Telephone is here for their local and rural customers today, tomorrow, and years to come.
Welcome back on News Channel Nebraska. Fourth quarter underway, 8 more minutes of basketball left to be played here at McCook High School as the Bison have opened up a 6-point lead on the Cozad Haymakers on the Cozad Community Health System scoreboard. Weatherly, nice driving pass to Jacob Engel. They'll draw the contact, and Jacob Engel will head to the line for free throws as the foul there will be charged on Mark Arp of McCook. First foul on Arp, the 5th foul on McCook this half. Sends Engel to the free throw line. Can't hit the first, though. Jacob Weatherly sat out a good portion of that third quarter after picking up 3 consecutive fouls. He's on the floor with 4 fouls, but also 15 points to lead the way for the Haymakers as Engel goes 0 for 2 from the line, but Nolan Matovic, offensive rebound. A lot of contact there as he somehow was able to get it out to Engel for a 3-point attempt. Engel couldn't hit it. McCook will bring it back the other way. Capel in the corner, drives baseline, tries to kick it to the opposite baseline. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Haymakers. Good idea there to try and get it to the hot hand here tonight, Evan Humphrey, who has 12 points, has connected on 4 threes in this one. Mark Arp also with 14 points, had 7 in the first half, 7 in the third quarter alone as well. Kick out Hegwood, 3 on the way. Knocks it down. Great pass by Evan Humphrey. And the junior Josh Hegwood hits his second 3 of the half. Nathan Engel with the drive and kick out to Watovic. Up top to Solly, now to Weatherly far side. Weatherly will attack the basket, scores. Great take by Jacob Weatherly, and a timeout will be called by the Cozad Haymakers. Just over a minute gone by in the fourth quarter. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. And I want to remind you folks watching at home that once again you can enjoy this broadcast brought to you by Cozad Telephone Company, here for their local and rural customers today, tomorrow, and years to come. And as I was saying, reminding you folks at home to follow us on Twitter at NCN Sports if you want to stay up to date with our sports schedule coming up over the next couple of weeks, along with all the latest sports stories from all across the state, highlights, interviews, score updates, Husker coverage, all there at NCN Sports on Twitter. Make sure you follow us in the next couple of weeks as well, because we'll be down in Lincoln for the state tournament, the girls and the boys state tournament. We'll be having a lot of content for you on both of those days, so give us a follow now so you're ready to get all of the updates from the state tournament in Lincoln in just a few weeks. As again, this is Alex Loroff coming to you from McCook High School, where the Bison lead at 41-34 on senior night, the regular season finale for both of these teams as they make the final preparations for sub-districts. Jacob Engel with a grown man block there, turns away Cole Capel. Watovic now drives on the other end, kick out. Weatherly had a great look at a 3, just couldn't fully handle the pass by Watovic. Maybe a missed opportunity there for the Haymakers. Engel has to go back up top to younger brother Nathan. Watovic, now Weatherly. Again, Kozak continues to work things around the horn. Some contact, and that'll be an offensive foul called on Jacob Weatherly. That's number 5 on Weatherly. We take another look on the replay. You see Weatherly. Mark Arp leaves the screen, and just at the last second, Arp was able to firmly plant his feet. Weatherly made the contact with that shoulder. We saw that play a couple of times in the first half. That was called a blocking foul on McCook, but that time Arp was able to get himself firmly planted. Head coach Nick Brose is trying to plead his case with the official, but it will remain a charge, and that will do it tonight for Jacob Weatherly. Leaves the game leading Cozad with 17 points, but picked up 4 fouls in quick succession here in the second half. And the leading scorer this season and this evening for the Haymakers will be on the bench for the rest of this one, as the Bison lead by 7 with a chance to add to that lead here, as that was the 7th foul on Cozad this half. The wheel is starting to fall off a little bit here for the Haymakers as Nathan Engel picks up his 2nd foul, sending Ty Stevens to the line for bonus free throws. Stevens has just 1 point here tonight, make that 2 as he gets the first free throw. Stevens picked up a handful of early fouls as well in the first half. But thanks to Mark Arp, Evan Humphrey, they've been the go-to guys here this evening for the Bison. As Stevens goes 1 out of 2 at the line, Engel tracks down the rebound for the Haymakers. 6 minutes to play, an 8-point lead from McCook. As Matovic nearly lost it out of bounds, has to go to Jacob Engel. Floating jumper, draws the contact. Stevens can't believe that he's called for a foul on that play. Take another look at Engel. Attempting the turnaround jumper. And actually that'll be called on Capel. Capel was well away from the plays you saw there on the replay, and Capel was actually charged with that foul. Looked like the contact was made on Stevens as Engel